Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. We'd like to start this discussion talking about what exactly is Agile. I'm sure many of you have heard that word, that terminology used before, but I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about what exactly Agile is so that everyone is really on the same page so we can move forward. Agile is an approach used to design and deliver software. Agile will deliver the software that has the greatest value to the customer. And we'll talk about value a little later. Agile means quick. Okay, now when we mention the word quick, I'm sure some of you might want to say, well, what is quick? Quicker than what? Traditionally, Agile means, it's quicker than traditional project management. I'm sure that most of us have already been involved in traditional project management through the PMI or the software development lifecycle with requirements analysis, the longer stuff. So Agile is designed to be a little bit faster or quicker than traditional project management. There are several benefits of embracing Agile methods, and these benefits include Agile is faster. Agile changes are inherent. There's no separate change management process in Agile method. Whereas in traditional project management, there's a change management process that has to go through a CCB, and you have to get your changes approved and voted on. Both Agile methods, that doesn't happen. The changes are basically a part of the method. It's built in, you would say. Agile is also value-focused. We'll talk about value a little bit later. Agile is risk-focused. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the risk management process of traditional project management. It's very lengthy. A lot of people are a little resistant to that process because it's so lengthy. But this Agile risk management process is a little bit different, a little bit faster, a little bit more obvious, and just a little easier, I would say. In addition, Agile methods support the delivery of high-quality products. So the process has been designed to ensure that the products that are being delivered are of very high quality. I'll talk briefly about the Agile Manifesto. I'll get into those in a few minutes, but I'd like to discuss this graphical depiction of what the Agile Manifesto is. This is the foundation for basically implementing Agile. This is what Agile is driven against, the values and their guiding principles, and both values and the guiding principles equal what you call the Agile Manifesto. And for those of you who are not familiar with the word manifesto, what it means is that it's a declaration of your intentions. So basically the Agile Manifesto is a declaration of what Agile is supposed to actually do and what it means and how you're supposed to function if you're claiming that you're going to be Agile. And its values plus the guiding principles. And I'll get to that in a few minutes. That's it. Concepts. I mentioned before there are 4 values and principles. Let's talk about values first so we're clear. These values represent situations that are more desirable than other situations. These are interactions over processes and tools. This means that for Agile methods, we value individuals and interactions, people and their interactions, rather than processes and tools. With traditional project management, most of you are probably familiar with processes and tools, but with Agile methods, it's more about individuals and their interactions than we do processes and tools. Value is working software over comprehensive documentation. It is very valuable in the Agile realm. We want software that works. This documentation is good, but it's going to show our level of progress. What shows our progress in the Agile world is working software. Doesn't mean that we don't comprehensive documentation. It means that we're more concerned about working software more than documentation. And if you're ever confused or you're not clear on whether you're implementing Agile methods, you would always choose the value on the left side rather than on the right side of the sentence, these four sentences here. We care more about customer collaboration rather than contract negotiation. I'm sure many of you as project managers or aspiring project managers or project team members, familiar with contract negotiation, types of contracts. You just have that familiarity. But we care about collaborating with the customer rather than being concerned about contract negotiation. We are concerned about people, individuals. The customer collaboration is one of our concerns rather than focusing on negotiating a contract. We also care about responding to change rather than following a plan. And I'm sure this is very different for most of you because with traditional project management, we've been taught to follow the plan. But Agile methods are concerned about responding to changes. Changes are accepted throughout the entire project life cycle because we want to accept changes and consider changes so that we can always, at all times, increase our customers' competitive advantage. This is probably different for many of us because traditional project management has been around so much longer. I'm sure many of you are used to following plan. There are 12 principles under the Agile Manifesto. Adopted rules. These are the rules that the Agile Manifesto have adopted and are, used as a guideline. Okay. Our highest priority is to satisfy the customer through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. Working software is a primary and very important measure of progress. So we're concerned about satisfying the customer, and the way we satisfy the customer is to give the customer continuous delivery of our software. That is what is important. We're doing a software project or whatever. We want to make sure that we are delivering something that the purpose of our project is to deliver software. So naturally, it'll be more important. It'll be our highest priority is to make sure our software works. 2, changing requirements, even late in development, and this is very different from traditional project management. In traditional project management, once requirements are frozen, approved, typically that's it. But with the Agile methodology, requirements can change up until the very last minute because we want to help the customer improve on that competitive advantage. It will take the Agile project will accept a changing requirement, changes at the very, very last minute. It's not going to be an issue. If it adds value for the customer, then it's a good candidate to be accepted into the product. 3, deliver working software frequently from a couple of weeks to a couple of months with a preference to the shorter time scale. It means that typically example, we're talking about Scrum, we're talking about a sprint. We want to always shortest time frame possible to deliver working software to the customer, a software increment to our customer. And we want to do it very frequently, a couple of weeks to a couple of months. We prefer to do it shorter time, which is a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, because you're delivering value very quickly to the customer. And that's the whole purpose of being quick and having short time scales. Value is being delivered very quickly. And it's not taking a long time for the customer or the stakeholders to see value. That's what they want to see. They want to see it quickly, so you have the buy-in from your